Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key.
It's Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Milan are looking to go forward now. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him in. Plays a shot. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short, and this is Rosicki. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Still goalless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. But that has not gone well. Baresi. And it's Iniesta. That's a little off target. And it's Doué. And that's aimed into the middle. Rosicki. Iniesta. Rosicki. And this is Cruyff. He's one-on-one! And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing.
Cruyff! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Cruyff. No way through there. João Neves.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, can he get onto this? Pelé. It's a searching pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that was very necessary. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. João Neves. And it's Doué. Gets into some space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position. Scholes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Filippo Inzaghi. A header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super find. Plenty to aim at here. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. Costa Curta. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Skillfully cut out, he is... And the shot! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Over to the left. Rosicki. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a lovely, neat pass. João Neves. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Back into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Great chance! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And this real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! Deep into injury time! And there goes the final whistle. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And he's in on goal. He's found some chance for a shot. He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It scores! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pelé. Now that's well seen too. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard gets it away. Iniesta. Now that looks a decent ball. Scholes. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Davis, very much a man of this moment. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Davis. For Nesta. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kukçu. Now it's Batistuta. Donatoni. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone looking for safety. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davis.
1 minute added time.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Batistuta. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, can they get him away? Baresi. Xavi Alonso. Brzezinski. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is a great pick out. He might be in here! He's having a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips.
Scores! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Brzezinski. Pele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. Pele. Neither of... It's Pele! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Into the last quarter of an hour. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso. Oh, super find.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Iniesta. Pele looking to add to his goal. Schneider looking to play him in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Played back in. Defending of the desperate variety. Schneider knocks it into space. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute... And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Japan with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rosicki kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Tonali. Now that looks a decent ball. So much time and space here. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's a super give and go.
Rosicki really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to pass it through. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Robertson.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Scholes. Rosicki. Milan finding their passes. And this is Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta tries to play it through. Cruyff driving forwards. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Xabi Alonso goes short. And he's cleared it back out. Japan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Iniesta. Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. And it's Scholes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Iniesta. And here's Cruyff. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily...
Shoots! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Great vision. Oh, well measured. David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Japan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Xavi Alonso. Nesta calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pelé.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good ball! An uncompromising challenge. And he's heaved it away. Baresi. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. That's really well cleared. Nesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent...
Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso, struck first time. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pele. Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Raul. And this is... It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pele, looking to play him in. Real chance here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And it's Iniesta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar. Baresi simply refused to be outdone there. Inzaghi gets across and deals with it. Pele. And the through ball. It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short, and this is Rosicki. Oh, it's a great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Iniesta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Neymar. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. But that has not gone well. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great vision. Now it's Inzaghi. He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff looking to run onto it. Bernardo Silva. Played into space. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Scholes. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cruyff. Lovely, now then. Now it's Pelé. Iniesta.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Substitution for Milan, number 24.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Bellingham.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 6, Frank Lampard. Number 18, Bellingham.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't...
Goes for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. And here's Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Milan against Barcelona.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I have always rated Lucas Hernandez as a hugely talented player who has really benefited from playing alongside some fine defenders in his youth, and now very much reaping those benefits in the way he's moving his game forward.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Szoboszlai. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Pele. And he's away. Cruyff takes a shot! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Vicario is there to clear. That's a little off target. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, what a... Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Szoboszlai. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Szoboszlai making good progress on the right-hand side. Played into them. It's a mighty effort! In for the pieces! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's an imaginative pass. It's Rosicki! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Terrific! Off the post! And that is doing no harm at all. And that's been won straight back. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's superb. And Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Xabi Alonso goes short. Deftly away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to to change it.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Rosicki. Iniesta. Now it's Pele. Played out to the left flank. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Rashford. Well, they've got it again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona finding their passes. Rashford, and he's managed to get free. Crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Cruyff. And he's through, it's one-on-one, Pele! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No, that's been intercepted. Rosicki, ambitious ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for goal! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Knocks it into space. Cleared without complication.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.